Sounds about right. Is my mic working? Yeah, I think so. There we go. I think so. Yeah, alright. Now let's gotta figure out how to pull this up on my YouTube channel. If it's already... Okay. Sorry guys, just give me a second. I'm trying to figure out how do I find the video. If I'm even streaming. Are you even streaming? Yeah, I should be. Video manager. That's gotta show it. What the heck? Live streaming. What the heck? Is it working now? Okay. Jeez. Jeez Louise, people. Goodness gracious. Yeah, okay. We should be good now, so people who are watching, you can shout. And I will see it. All right. Yeah, it's open. All right, sweet. Yeah. Well, let's start drawing, shall we? Is 100% good? Yeah, 100% is good, I think. Let's go 120 actually. Oh, there we go. Son of a gun. I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't even... This YouTube stream is just ridiculous. All right, now I can. Okay, now I can see. You guys chatting finally. Jeez. For whatever reason, I opened up a different chat window that was for like my channel in general. So I was just like, there's nobody talking, and I was freaking out. I'm like, it says 70 something viewers. So, hello everyone. Wow, you guys have so much. Oh man, a lot of people chatting. So I don't really know what was going on with that, but now I can see you guys' stuff, so there's that. Love your videos. Hello, hello. Your stuff is so inspiring. Thank you all. Oh my goodness. Dicks, porn, yeah. Or ducks. Oh. Will you make more Guardian? Of course, I am. I have here. I'll just show you. Is this it? I think so. Yeah. You know, you've seen images, but I got some rough stuff going. But yeah, I'm still working on it. Is it cut out? I think it should be working. But anyways, still working on it. Right now I'm working on a different project, just a more temporary project. I haven't really announced much on my channel, but I'm working on a thing that seems to be quicker to work on and to get more content on my channel, because it's been pretty dead these past couple months. And who knows? It's an experiment. I'm gonna make it and see how you guys like it. And if you guys like it, then I'll make more. I have plenty of scripts and, well, not scripts, but yeah, I do have scripts actually. Yeah, plenty of stuff in the works that might be of your guys' interest. Who knows?
That's all there is.
Asking a big question here. Little or big spoon? Little spoon. I'm not a hugger. I like to get hugged. Anyways. My favorite food. That's really tough. Oh my gosh, so many people talking. It's so hard. It should be showing on the thing, what the song is. I'm just on Spotify. It's my favorite color. It's actually green, despite popular belief of it being orange, since I slap orange on everything. I just think orange is more aesthetically pleasing with white. Orange and white are my favorite color combination, but I do overall like green better. The thing when I keep drawing the same line, yeah, that's just how it works with animating, unfortunately. You know, let's do this. Let's just draw this picture first. Any advice? I have no style. I change from time to time. I kind of want one. Getting a style is... You don't just acquire a style. It shapes as you draw. You discover new things, little bits of your drawings that you like. You know, you draw something, like if you draw a nose a certain way, you decide, you know, you're just experimenting and you'll find out, oh, this is pretty good. And then it evolves over time. It's not just like you acquire style immediately. So my advice is keep drawing, keep experimenting, keep trying new things with drawings, and see what you like. And let's say, and eventually you'll find something that you'll stick to, and then you have a style. That's what happened with me, at least. Okay, now this is gonna be tough. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm talking. I can't pinpoint. Can you use another Lizzie Surley song for Clairvoyant? I wish I could, but I can't because her songs are copyrighted. I got really lucky last time because I actually got permission from her for the first Guardian, because that was before she became super duper famous. So she was more open to hearing what people say or what people want to do with her art. Oh my goodness, so many. Okay, can you do a realism kind of challenge? What does that mean? I don't know. You mean like draw realistically? Because I'm always cartoony. Like draw a realistic face for change. It's not that I wouldn't get permission, but I would have to. All my revenue from the video would go to her, because it would be her music. That, or I'd have to buy a right. I'd have to buy the song. Not like buy it for like $2. I mean like literally buy the rights to it, which would be like hundreds of thousands. Well, not hundreds of thousands, but it would be like thousands of dollars, given how big of a name she is. In which I don't have enough money for that, unfortunately. I actually hired someone else to make music for me for that. He's the guy who did the music for the Explorer and the Clairvoyant prologue as well. Now I'm trying to. There. So, what I'm doing right now is I'm drawing a title card, or I'm doing a title card for something called Wordplay, which is the thing I want to do, or I want to experiment with. It's about talking about stuff. It's just me talking, I guess. Talk about video games, pretty much. Something that I thought might be interesting, especially blend it with my animation style. It'd be kind of cool. But again, it's just an experiment. See how people like it once I get it finished. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh yeah, I should probably do that. Okay. Because I already have something drawn right here. Oh, it's much smaller though. Right. Yeah, I'm starting to do some more line work for this little series. It's not necessarily animation, it's more just like something, I guess. What actually got me into drawing? I guess I just grew up from a family of artists, so. Oh yeah, you're probably right. I should probably read out. I should probably read the questions because I'm just, talking. I'm sorry. what actually got me into drawing. I grew up from a family of artists, so my mom's a painter, my grandma's a painter, my dad's a musician. It just kind of happened. Did I buy Flash or get it non-legit? I actually bought it. I was one of the good kids. There was a sale going on when I first got into college for Flash. It was like only $100, so I got it. What program do you use to animate? Flash CS 5.5. And what I'm talking about for this, it wouldn't be really speed paints, but it'd be more of me reviewing games, pretty much. Are there any writers in your family? No, my dad wanted to actually. He does dabble in writing a little bit. He was going to college for journalism. But he's not a full-blown writer. Let's just say, like, he doesn't do it. It's like a hobby for him, if anything. What's your inspiration for the Guardian series? Inspiration, well, that's hard to say. I can't really pinpoint. It was more of because selfishness, I guess. I wanted to win a Newgrounds Christmas competition, so I made this generic story about a boy finding a light on a tree, and then the Scrooge-looking guy is the bad guy, and it was going to be called The Guardian of Christmas. But because of delays, I couldn't get it out in Christmas on time. It was actually on New Year's I was able to get it out, so I had to change it. And I changed the design of the characters a little bit, and the title itself just to The Guardian, because I couldn't fit it in the Christmas timeline. So, yeah, I wanted to win the Christmas contest on that, though, because I wanted money, and they handed out that you get cash prizes. So yeah, the more you know. Name. What are you guys saying here? When will you release the Titan Incident? Titan Incident. That one's a tough one, because that has to be changed. Originally I wanted to make a series about people fighting giant robots called Titans with jetpacks and swords, but turns out a year or so after I made that trailer, a certain anime came out called Attack on Titan with essentially the same plot. So I stopped making it because I didn't want people to think I was taking the idea from them, so I stopped. When will people be able to audition to voice acting with you? I'm currently not looking for voice actors at the moment because I'm keeping the style of the Guardian series where there isn't little to no dialogue. I mean, eventually there's gonna have to be dialogue, so eventually I'll have something. But at the moment, I'm not really looking for anybody right now. Unfortunately. How many characters are you doing for the Guardian series? I think 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 characters. You know about 3. Well, technically 4 if you follow my Twitter. But yeah. Who's the character I am drawing? I'm drawing myself, actually. Again, this is just for like a pilot thing that I want to do on my channel, so I can, you know, put more content out there while I work on other stuff. Because a lot of it really isn't because I'm working on the Clairvoyant, but I've been really busy with freelance. Because now that I'm out of school, and I don't, now I'm out of school and I have loans, I've been working in freelance online for a lot of people. I've been working for Lore, if you watch the channel Lore. I have it linked on my channel of all the videos I've done for them. Oh, excuse me. I forgot to turn off my phone. You know, I should probably like tweet out that I'm actually live streaming because I didn't do that. Okay. Sorry for. What's my favorite character? I don't really have a favorite character for what I've made. Hello, Dat Boy Blake. Welcome from Florida. Yeah, I don't really have a favorite character. I mean, I do like Clairvoyant because I'm focusing on her at the moment, but most of the characters have some sort of thing that appeals to me. Have a writer to help work with the story. Do you write it up yourself? I do actually have a writer. My fiance is helping me out with that. I have not seen the anime. Have I seen the anime Food Wars? I have not seen Food Wars. So I don't have an opinion on that, unfortunately. California is a superior state. What's your least favorite character? Nero, how do you pronounce your name? Well, you can say Nero, or the actual correct way to pronounce it is Nero, but I say it Nero because I'm stupid, but I mean that's how I pronounce it, but really there's not really a wrong way to pronounce it. Well, I mean, I guess there is a wrong way. I'm it's hard to say. I can't pronounce a name and be like, this is the right way to do it, because really there's, you know, that's not how, I don't make the rules. So why is my name Nero, guys? Well, the name is actually a really crappy OC I made, original character I made in high school. I like the name Nero, so then I took it, and then I'm like, what's cool? What's a edgy last name this guy can have? Oh, German for ghost. That's perfect. So, thank you, OC, for making my name. Have I done a face reveal? Well, I've done, yeah. If you do some research, or if you do, you know, look into my channel, you'll see my face. I'm not hiding it. I'm not really pretty, but, you know. And I would have a camera on right now, but I don't own a webcam. I used to use my webcam on my laptop, but now I have a desktop. So I don't have a webcam to actually show my face, unfortunately. If I did, I would have, yeah, I'd be showing it. What's my favorite color? Yes, it's green. What's your favorite anime? I don't know, honestly. You know, to be fair, I actually don't watch that much anime. I used to watch a lot of it in high school, but I haven't watched much recently. Been too busy. But I guess my favorite would be, you know, I'd have to go with the usual one that a lot of people go with, was Fooly Cooly. I watched that as a young adult back in high school, and man, that show is great. And then when you like look at like documentaries, well, not documentaries, but people talking like the philosophy of it, and like how what the general meaning of the show is, it really delves deep into young adults and then growing up, going through puberty and stuff. And it's like that was the exact time when I was watching it, and I was like, wow, I felt the same way when I saw that scene. It was just so I really like it a lot just because of that. I appreciate it more than I did when I first saw it. I freaking love Florida, by the way. I love Florida and California. I have relatives in California, and I don't have anybody in Florida, but I go there. It's a nice vacation spot. I wouldn't necessarily live in either state because I'm not much of a tropical guy, or I'm not much of a hotter weather kind of guy. I like living in the north. Thank you, Goldenrod. I appreciate that you're inspired. It's always good to hear from people saying, you know, I hope that's what I do, is I hope to inspire people, because, you know, there's always somebody out there that, you know, wants to make a story. I'm sorry I'm taking so long to draw too. I'm going like a snail's pace because I'm trying to read your guys' questions, and then, you know, it's hard to think about the questions and draw at the same time. I'm not a multitasker by any means. Well, I see a lot of people want to know in the chat your age. I mean, if you really want to know, I'm 23. Fresh graduate out of college from last semester. What was your major in college? My major was animation. But I'm going to preach a little bit here about college. Though I did go to college for animation. I did not learn all that much in terms of animating. So to the people out there who want to go to college for animation, just go into it not thinking that this will magically make you a better animator. You can get good schooling and you can learn ways to, you know, get better at animation, but it all depends on you as a person to learn. Most of my stuff in animation was self-taught. I didn't learn the thing about animation, the degree I got was animation. However, I didn't learn a lick of it for 2D design or anything. It was more of look at these applications. It was more of learning After Effects and then looking at ways to tackle a problem. Let's say, why don't you make an animation with this challenge? and then try to overcome it that way. And I have to admit, I did use, because that I was an animator before I went to college, I used that as a crutch, and I kind of actually squandered some learning, because I would get out of my comfort zone and just, instead of, you know, try a new medium, for instance, like 3D animation, I just stuck to 2D. Or, oh, learn this new program. No, I just went and still worked on my old program that I use animation on. So it kind of hurt me in that sense of learning. But anyways, back to the original point. I went to college. It's not really a college worth noting. It was a public university in Minnesota. So it's not really, and they just started their animation program. So I guess, you know, they could get, you know, better. But and at the sense of when I went there, they didn't teach much about 2D. It wasn't an art one. It was more of like 3D modeling and 3D design than anything in After Effects. Anyways, it's going off a little too long about that. No, I'm not gonna. No, I won't do a line down the middle. Let's put a little crease on this guy. I'm so bad at drawing lines sometimes. There's so many questions, I can't answer them all. I'm so sorry. How did you develop your style? Like I said before, when I first started the stream, it's more of finding stuff that you like, certain elements from certain artists that you like, and then applying them to yourself. So if you like a certain artist and you like a way they draw a nose or an eye, start drawing it that way. You know? It's the only way you can learn. But yeah, it's just all of observing and, well, essentially copying, as bluntly as you can put it. You use stuff for reference. Find reference from other artists. Find something that you like about them, and then maybe and like combine styles. You eventually start learning how to, you know, you'll draw something, or you'll draw something a certain way, and then you'll be like, oh, this looks really good actually, and then you continue drawing it that way, and then before you know it, you have a style. Who's the big black dude in the garden, like the evil guy? Oh, he's just I guess, I don't know, I can't really say for spoiler's sake, but screw it. It's more of a statement on he's like a manifestation of greed. Hence why he looks like Scrooge. That's all I can really say. It's just manifestation of something. Yeah, let's see. There. So yeah, this is taking forever. I apologize. Now you see why it takes so freaking long for me to make stuff, because I just dilly-dally. Okay. Bye, Dat Boy. Thank you for joining the stream. Let's you know, I'm gonna be like that actually. Okay. Crap. How long did it take you to get good at drawing hands? It's all in opinion, really. I honestly think I'm really bad at drawing hands. I can draw hands, but they don't, they just don't come out the way I really want them to come out. And I see how other people draw hands, and I'm like, I want to draw like that. I want my hands to be like that, and then I try it out, and then it just. Bleh. See you guys later. Bye, Daniela. Thank you for joining. Now, see, here's an issue here. Crap. I didn't notice until now. That's not good. So, here's a common art mistake. If you see this arm right here, it's much longer and much bigger than this arm right here. So I gotta figure either make this arm bigger or this arm smaller. Which sucks because I'm probably gonna have to redraw a lot. Crap. Well, that makes it better, but now we got to erase this gunk. And then we're gonna have to actually make this arm shorter. So we'll do this. Boop, boop. Boom. Maybe that'll help a little bit. Yeah, that's much better. Much less crazy than before. Much better. It could go a little smaller, but I think it works still. So I think we're good. Yeah. There we go. That works. Go zoom out for a bit. That works out. There we go. Yeah, proportions are hard. It's really more of just you gotta catch it. That's why when you're drawing a piece of a character and you're like zoomed in and you're drawing it, you won't really see it until you actually zoom out. So it's good to, when you're, getting farther in your art, just to look, just look out for a bit. Just, go and see. Zoom out, see it from a different perspective, see if it looks good. How am I today now? I'm doing alright. I'm doing good. I'm actually working, so that's a good start, instead of doing something else. Because I do enjoy do enjoy dabbling in stuff that's not working. Like I have a VR headset, so I play VR all the time. Okay. It's looking good. Looking good. So, if you don't know what's happening right now, I'll show you. I'm doing a little animation of me just kind of like looking around and popping up like this. Something simple. Well, see you later, Sixta. I appreciate you joining the stream. I should get a gaming channel. I mean, yeah. This will be like the remedy to that, where you could see me gaming, but more so me talking about gaming. Trying to draw a little tiny hair. It's like, boop. Yeah, that's alright. Anyways. Oh yeah, the eyes. We should probably do those. I don't like these actually. We're gonna change this up. Nero, you went to MSU Moorhead, right? I'm curious about going there for animation. I was wondering if that's what you went for, if you went there at all. Yeah, I went there. I went there for film studies before animation was a thing there. So, I'll just have to tell you that at the moment, the film program there is really good. But, however, the animation program is new. So again, like I said before in the stream, don't go there thinking that you're gonna, you're magically gonna become a great, animator, or they're gonna have some secret teaching method that'll make you so much better. It's all, and if you're going for 2D animation, I would suggest against going there. I would suggest not going there because they don't do 2D, they do 3D. I didn't learn anything 2D animation wise. They teach you the principles of animation, which can apply to a lot of things, but they don't teach you how to draw, and they don't teach you Flash, like the program I'm using. So, just a word of warning if you want to go there. They're more on 3D animation than 2D. If I go to Moorhead, it could help me direct a film. It could help you learn the principles of directing. There's a lot of directing classes. Again, for all schooling, you gotta go in there, with the intent of learning and, figuring stuff out. Because it can show you methods of doing it, but you won't actually learn if you don't apply yourself. Sound like a middle-aged father. If you don't learn to apply yourself, you'll never get anywhere in life. But again, for the hopefuls who don't want to go to college, it is possible to learn animation self-taught, because that's pretty much what happened to me. I self-taught myself. And that's the thing too, I'm not even that good. I'm very average when it comes to animation. So, again, anything's possible. Notice me, single tier. Cassandra Alamio. Is it Mio or Milo? I'm not sure, but hello, welcome to the stream. How much do I get? Are you doing okay? Are you asking me a question, or are you asking someone else in the chat? Am I doing okay, you mean like money-wise? Because, I'm pretty average. Just holding steady. Anyways, continuing on to this endeavor, let's continue this adventure. First, I should, I should figure out how to... Alright, give me a second, folks. I'm gonna actually try to figure out how I can get a link to this stream so I can send it out on Twitter and Facebook so more people can watch. If that's alright with you guys. Just give me a second. I'm not, again, I'm very bad when it comes to the streams. Okay, let's see here. Go to subscriptions. No. I go to my channel. Is it not showing? Oh, goodness gracious. Live streaming. Does it just say no, animation? Okay. Control view time. Hours. Sorry, again, apologize. I'm trying to figure how this works out. Oh yeah, you've seen a lot of animators struggle. Yes, animation is very tough in the job force because that's the one thing that's good for those really expensive colleges. You can go to those expensive colleges, and you know it's definitely a risk, but for the most part they'll find you a job for sure. I'm trying to. View on watch page. Maybe that's better. There we go. I found it, and now I will share it.
You know, I've been calling you for about 2 days now, and I want to see you, darling. I really do.
Am I originally from Minnesota? Yes, born and raised. I'm currently in North Dakota right now, though, because I lived for when I went to Moorhead. It's on the border of North Dakota and Minnesota. However, living expenses are much cheaper in North Dakota, so I decided to move over here because it's cheaper. So yeah. But yes, I am a Minnesota boy. My drawing style is very much inspired by you. Thanks to you, my art is better than ever. Yes. See, that's something that you should strive for. You know, you can use my art as an inspiration and other artists as well. Just, you know, look at their style and improve yourself on it, and then you become better. That's how you improve. So, thank you. There, I drew a donut. You're welcome. Oh god, I gotta delete it. Anyways. Continuing on. Finally gotta figure out this eye deal, because there's two ways I can approach it. I can approach it with just what I had before, just lines, but I feel like it won't work with the coloration I'm going to be doing, so I'm just going to go with the style that I did with my new banner art. I actually have an actual eye. Because I could just have the pupil, no actual eye itself, but it just doesn't work with the coloring. So what should I do if I wanted to start an animation channel? Just keep making stuff. Strive to look for like cooler angles. Never go into, formulas are good. Get into it. If you can find a formula that works out for you, then do it. But always try to at least think of something new. Always try to learn for what you got. Oh god, dang it. I don't like, son of a gun. Get rid of that, there we go. The music is jamming, yes. It's a electro swing playlist on Spotify that I found. How long is this stream? We still got a little bit. Still got a couple more hours in me. Maybe I'll actually get something done. Sorry again. It's such a slow drawer. I'm more just chatting with you guys. Seeing what you guys doing. There we go. Okay, I need to fix that. We're going into subatomic levels here. You can see from close up, it looks really gross. It's jagged, but I like that. Ooh. I can see it working. Anyways, back to the chat. What are you guys talking about? What is your frame rate, Nero? Well, the stream is at 30 frames per second, but I don't really know if there's a frame rate set for actually drawing, but it's the regular drawing on a computer program. So 60. Where can I find this playlist? Just look up Electro Swing on Spotify. I think it's the main one. Oh, See ya, Minx. Thank you for joining the stream. Anyways, back to the... Whoops. There we go. Ooh. No, we're going back subatomic. Gotta fix that. That's weird. No. There, a little bit better.
You made me wanna cook a steak for you. You even made me wanna shake my cakes for you.
Yeah, that works better. Anyways,
You made me wanna fly my shake for you.
just copy and paste this. That works. Wait a second. Oh boy. Sorry guys, I'm so indecisive when it comes to drawing. Yeah, it works. I'll have to work. And then gotta draw eyebrows. One second.
Already lost my sanity. I'm holding on to my pride.
Quick question. When are you planning on publishing more on the Lightbringer series? Huh. If you mean the Guardian series, eventually. It's still, a project that I hold dear, and I'm never wanting to cancel it. It's my magnum opus, I guess. But, I'm kind of interested where you got that name. I've never called it like that. I don't know who would name it that, because I didn't do it. It's definitely interesting. I could just do lines for eyebrows, but I have really thick eyebrows. So let's... Ew, that's gross though. Oh, this is gonna suck. I'm not the best at drawing eyebrows. Yeah, that works. Okay. Anyways. By the way, how am I doing? I'm doing alright. There we go. We did it. First frame is finished after 20 million hours. It's great too, because I have to redraw it, because that's how animation works. Wait, no. Yeah. So let's figure this out here. So we can go back to the beginning part here. And then boom. Am I using a tablet or a PC mouse? I'm using a tablet. I'm using a Wacom Cintiq 13 HD. I'm just sort of Well, I have one quick question about Moorhead before I leave. I am likely going to transfer there, but I'm sort of curious if they help with careers after graduation. Careers. There's an option. There's like a career advisor. It's an optional thing though. Other than that though, they don't set you up with careers in animation, at least. They never were like, we want you to meet these people. They're more of, we want you to post your stuff on film festivals, and then that's how you get to meet employers. So again, they're not going to handhold you through finding a job, unfortunately, and that's the benefit of working at or going to a private college for animation. It's expensive, but they'll set you up with a job. They model you into a working class male, working class citizen for those big studios. So if you want to do that, then yeah, you'll definitely probably find a job there. Hey Nero, do you use Adobe Flash or what? Yes, I do. Do I get chills every time you touch the sexy Cintiq? No. At first I was very like, oh, this is beautiful, but it becomes a working thing. Like now it feels like this thing is like a banged up piece of junk. Not because it doesn't work wrong, I've just used it so much. It's like my handy dandy tool for animation. But yeah, $1,000 saved up. It was my my first very expensive purchase. How long does it take for me to make a Guardian animation? Well, it took me about 3 months of straight work for the Clairvoyant prologue. That was only a couple minutes long. So yeah, it takes a while. It's a lot of work. Hence why the next one hasn't come out yet, because it's like either I work on that and don't make money, I work on that for free. In fact, I have to pay money for artists, for like the background artists and the music people and the music for the music for it. So I actually spend money to make the Clairvoyant. It's either do that and lose money, or take on freelance jobs and get money. Have I ever broken any of the tablet pens? I did break a Wacom pen back in high school. I was flicking it around between my fingers, and I accidentally just did it the wrong way, and it went flying into my computer screen and bounced off, and it broke it, and it wouldn't work. It cost $40 to replace. That was back in like 2007 or 2008 though. Oh hey! Bruna. I'm sorry, man. I'm really bad at pronouncing your name, but Bruna. Hey, I'm working on a kind of like a chat thing, or not chat, but kind of like what a lot of people have been doing. Kind of like, pretty much to put it bluntly, I'm working on something that's like Sequelitis from Egoraptor. It's just me talk about video games and what my opinions are. So it was just some sketches that I've done. So yeah, it's just me talking about stuff and mentioning other people. But yeah, that's what I'm working on. Right now I'm just doing the title sequence, trying to make it good. And I really, I like the end pose here, but I don't like the motion into it. And I'm trying to figure out a better way to make it look better. Because right now I currently just have just to like, waha, you know, just kind of hop in. But I don't know. How do you install sound effects for animation, like punches or other things? Adding sounds, it depends on the program you're using. For Flash, you just kind of, you make it like a layer and then you put it on. It's kind of a real technical thing. How do you find your drawing style? You just, it's all about evolution of your drawing. It gradually changes over time as you draw stuff. You draw things how you like it, and then you find something else that's kind of cool and you experiment. And then eventually you start drawing and you're like, wow, I've made a style, you know? That's all I can really say about it. Anyways, let's continue on this. Great, this is, so he's like, kind of stiff. I'm gonna figure out, maybe add more frames to this. Be like, wow, okay, maybe that, let's do that. So let's just, let's do that. Very sketchy, very low. Bruno, that's actually yeah, that's a real, that's a good way of putting it. Yeah, just when someone's like, hey, I recognize you for something, then you have it, and then you know, you have a distinct style that people recognize. The thing that really stinks for me, that gets me nervous about this stuff, is this past couple months have been really, you know, tough for me to really animate on stuff because I've been doing a lot of freelance work. But a lot of the freelance work that I've been doing hasn't been like strictly animation. It's been like drawing pictures. It's not been like frame by frame animation. So now that I'm back at trying to do frame by frame, I haven't done it in so long. It's really, really intimidating, to be honest. Like, I just feel like I'm not doing it right. Okay, we're gonna actually... Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, much better. Anyways. Can you draw with pencil? Yes. I don't do it often, but I should. It's good. It is different though. It's very different than drawing on a tablet. But that's what I used to do in high school. Didn't have fancy tablets, we just had pencils and paper. Just got to keep it nice and light. Yeah, need a better frame with that. And then kind of like an ease in. Okay. Well, let's just start with this one then. Let's start with this one. Turn off that. And let's change the same frame. Anyways. I noticed you draw a base frame for each part. Is that on a separate layer? Yes. Yes, it is. Right up here, there's the middle one is the clean art, and I'm kind of breaking the rules a little bit, because usually for animation, it depends on each person, but usually it isn't just like a rough. It isn't just a rough and then straight to clean lines. Usually there's a couple more layers to that. There's a rough, and then there's a a more just line work, just the line work of how it would look like, and then there's the clean lines to make it perfect. But I'm kind of skipping that. I'm just like going straight from rough to line work, which it's faster, but it also has its drawbacks because you can't fully visualize what you're doing, and sometimes it turns out bad. But I'm taking that risk, I guess. We'll see. But a lot of these frames are pretty easy because it's like you just gotta get the key poses in, and then yeah, you get the key poses in, and then you just do a lot of in betweens on that. Sorry guys, I'm just bleeding, no big deal. Stupid elbow, it's got ingrown hair, and it just gross. Anyways, continuing. Let's continue on with this. Keep drawing frames. Don't have to draw. Whoops. Yeah, I gotta make sure it's good. It's okay, there we go. Let's start with the rhythm with a dirty catechism pouring out verbal chism of my statements. A mission when I work with this deliciousness. When I flick my wrist gets mischievous. Let's bounce behavior the industry sings. Electro with a vintage strange like an Austin 7 or a two-tone pro. Dirty moonshine now, get a really loose spine bounce. Check dirty moonshine now, get a really loose spine bounce. Check dirty moonshine now, get a really loose spine bounce. Check dirty moonshine. Hey Nero, would you rather partnership with guys with low subs but great animations, or a guy with a lot of subs and pretty good animation? Well, sub count honestly doesn't. Well, no, that's being too. That's lying. The only time I like partnershipping with people is if I'm like know them more personally, like if like the only reason why I would partnership with a bigger base or bigger YouTube fan base or whatever would be if it was a job, if it was an actual paid job. Because honestly, exposure gets you really nowhere nowadays, especially with YouTube. So, it's a flattering thing, and it's cool. It'd be cool to meet the people who have a lot of subs. But my hope for if I work with this guy, it'll be I'll get all these subs and I'm gonna get so much exposure. There's a big YouTuber. If you guys don't know Jaywitz, he's a Pokemon YouTuber. He's one of the bigger Pokemon YouTube people out there. He actually voiced in one of my animations on my channel, and it was great. He did a good job, and I was very excited. It was when I was looking for voice actors, and but the thing is, part of me was like, oh, this is gonna be so cool. I'm gonna get so many subs for it. I'm gonna get all these, all these people are gonna be looking at this because he's gonna promote it, and which he did. But like, it didn't do much. It was actually my least viewed animation of them all. Since when is only having 200,000 subs became a small number? Did I say that it was a small number? If I did, I'm sorry. I kind of ramble sometimes. No, I'm not saying that I'm not saying that I have a low fan base. It's incredible how many people I have that watch my stuff, which makes me even feel more guilty that I haven't been doing much for my channel. But no, but like back then when I had a smaller base, I thought that this really big YouTuber was gonna, when I worked with him, when I collaborated with him, I thought it was gonna get me so many subscribers. It didn't really get me much. It was my lowest viewed animation, and yeah. So again, don't think that exposure is a very it's not a guarantee. So again, I'm sorry if I sounded like I was being all pretentious or something, like, ooh, I have barely any subscribers, whatever, you know. It's not enough. I didn't mean to be like that. Again, I wanted to make a video. I'd like to thank all you guys to do that, you know, that you made this stuff. Or you not made this, I'm rambling. That you watch my stuff and 200,000 people. That's ridiculous. I still have my 100,000 subscriber medal that you get from YouTube. That I have that somewhere. I just moved, so but I'm gonna put it in my room. Nero, do you know how to animate? Well, I hope I do. If I've been faking it this whole time, I gotta say I've been doing pretty well. There we go. Oh, crap. Oh, no. We're gonna have to draw this hair differently. I'm sorry, folks. I have to redo everything. I forgot how hair works. When he's moving up, it should be pointed down, not up. Maybe I can just do this. It's a little lazy, but... There we go. Oh, I forgot that. Whoops. I'm such a bad person. I'm sorry. I took that time to get the link to oh crap. Son of a gun. Alright, sorry, 1 second. I went all that trouble to find the link to post on social media and then I never did. So I gotta post that quickly. Oh, I'm the worst person. Oh. Alright, what do you guys say? How is your smooth set? How is your smooth set? You mean like the smoothing on my pen for drawing? I actually don't know. Let me find out. Boom, go down and see. It's 5. Smoothing is 5. Anyways, continue on. Anyways, how do animators get fully paid? Animators get paid by it's by commission. So how that works is sometimes you have to sign a contract, sometimes it's just a, you know, low-key job, but it's, you know, you do the work for them and they pay you in full right after. Or there's sometimes different ways of doing it. Sometimes they pay you half of it up front and then pay the rest once you finish. So, and that's how it usually works. You work by contract. It's not like an hourly rate. It's definitely not that. That's definitely too sketchy to have, because you can have a sketchy animator and be like, well, I worked on this, because they work at home. They'd be like, I worked on this for 7 hours when they worked on it for like 3 hours. You know, there's no way of really regulating that, so that's why animators, freelance animators, they get paid by commission. That's why you gotta really, it's really hard to really figure out how much you want to, you charge, what are your rates and stuff, because it always depends on what they want. If they want something that takes 2 months out of your day, 2 months out of your life to make, then it's, you want to get compensated for 2 months of work. Do I get a lot of money on YouTube? No, I don't. I do not. I get less than $50 a month. So I could pay a bill or buy a game a month from just YouTube. To be fair though, I don't post much. If I posted more, it would probably be more money. I don't think it could ever be a actual livable career for animators, but you still get paid money. Okay. Continuing on to this.
Georgia, California, ice cream Konya, San Antonio, Oskaloosa, thought of loser, Georgia, please be
What board do you use for drawing? If you mean tablet, I use this Wacom Cintiq Wacom Cintiq 13 HD. Oh hey, it's Oni NG's birthday. Everyone wish him a happy birthday. He has the same birthday as my little sister. I mean, you guys could say happy birthday in the chat, but he's not watching, so. But I guess it's a spiritual happy birthday. Oh, maybe you're saying happy birthday to my sister. I'm sorry. She appreciates it. You're going to karate, Cassandra. That's awesome. I'm going to be doing kickboxing in a couple hours here. Sorry, I mean a candy bar, if you can hear me munching. Just reading your guys' responses. Yeah, I know. I wish I could figure out how to record that and give it to her. She's not here right now. I don't know if she'd like it or not. She's kind of shy. I'll tell her though. I'll be like, I'll tell her that a lot of people online said happy birthday to her. Anyways, continuing on. Ha! I know that reference. Take your candy bar that gives you a coin for it. I get that reference. Ah, God. Sorry. We'll be here for a while. Maybe I'll actually get this animation bit done. Probably not, but we'll see. Ooh, don't like that hair. Gross. Why did you call this chatting with fans if you can't even see the chat? I can see it now. In the beginning part I couldn't see it, but now I'm reading. Electro swing. I'm going through electro swing phase. More like, it's more of the fact that for me, after trial and error, electro swing is, I don't know. Maybe I'm just making it up in my head, but I feel like I'm more productive listening to electro swing. Because I have a playlist of just regular songs that I like, but the thing is, the songs are so dynamic and I don't know, it just seems like it's an easy to listen to kind of music in the background, not too slow and dull where you're getting bored as you're working, but you know, but nothing too crazy and like crazy beats. I mean, you know, enough where it distracts you. Nero, somebody works on animation and publishing on YouTube. How much do I think he gets paid or gets paid with non-copyrighted song? It depends, but it's marginal. You have to, one tip is you have to have the movie at least a minute long, because if the moment it's under a minute long, the monetization of that animation, the monetization from YouTube is like cut in less than half. And that's just how it is, unfortunately. So you got to have at least something that's a minute long, and the monetization, it has to be either, if it's short, it has to be really freaking popular, or it has to be long, or else it won't make that much. Yeah, that works, I guess. Yeah, that works. Why not call the next one the Insurgent? Because the reason why is because I already have the names for all the characters and titles for all of them, and none of them really fit the term the Insurgent. I'd have to make a completely new character for that. And new characters mean new problems, because that means new story arcs and new things. They have to, you know. I already screwed up and I made too many characters. I already have in the Explorer. I'm like, oh, 5 beams of light. That means 5 characters. And it's like, well, it'd be better if it was just central around like 2 or 3 characters. But no, I'll make it like Power Rangers. That's great. It'll be a lot more, make the characters be prone to be one-dimensional. It's excellent. Well, one frame took me that long, mostly because I'm stopping and talking with you guys. Usually I'm much faster than this. I'm just, pausing to read what you guys have to say. Having goat eyes. No. I don't know if I like these. I don't know if I like these. Taking them out. I like these a little better. Like a more comedic instead of angry. Just more suspicious than anything. Anyways, sorry I'm taking so long with this. It shouldn't be taking this long on animations. See ya! Thank you for coming to the stream. I'm not drawing with my mouse. I'm drawing with a tablet. Bartek. My social blade at my monthly estimated earnings. That is so wrong. That is so wrong. I'm sorry. No, I don't make that much, especially on YouTube. I mean, I make up to that much in working from freelance, possibly. I don't know the actual estimate, but you know, that's not solely from YouTube, and I don't even know how they would even estimate that. That's just weird. How do they know my life? I don't make much at all on YouTube.
Your lights are on, but you're not home. Your mind is not your own. Your heart sweats, your body shakes. Another kiss is what it takes. Oh, you like to think that you're immune to the stuff, oh yeah. You can't sleep, you can't eat. There's no doubt you're in deep. Your throat is tight, alright, you can't breathe. Another kiss is all you need.
Will you show us the animation, how it looks at the moment? If you want to, yes. That's all the completed frames. I don't really have much. But for the other animation, and then I have to animate the word bubble one right out too. So, anyways, back to work. What do you guys say? How old since my profile picture for YouTube is kind of old. It's like at least a year old. But yeah. Actually, if we move these. What are you guys saying? What am I working on? I am working on a channel-specific show in which I am, where I talk about video games. It's just a show about how I talk about video games in certain aspects. For instance, this one that I'm working on right now, I'm working on just the title sequence so I can use it reuse it and stuff for the next videos and stuff. But what I'm talking about, my first video is about Titanfall and the differences between the first and second one, like how they change gameplay wise and how that affects it and yada yada. So So yeah, it's just me talking about games and stuff like that. I have some interesting topics I want to talk about, and it won't be completely, you know, specifically just for games too. There's some other things I'd like to, you know, talk about too. It's like the art community and whatnot. Alright, what did somebody want to talk about? I'm sorry. Could you briefly explain how YouTube animators get paid, or just how it works? Okay. How YouTubers get paid in general is by ad revenue. So how that works is they put ads on a YouTube video, and the more views they get, the more money they make. And you get paid. Originally, you get paid by view. However, they changed the algorithm because there was too many clickbait videos out there that were making a lot of money from clickbaits. So they changed it to not how many views you get, but how many minutes you make, or how many minutes that are watched. So how that works is the longer your videos and the longer people are interested in watching them, the more money you make. Hence why there's a lot of Let's Plays out there. So, for animators, that really sucks, because animators can't make 10-minute videos on a whim. It takes a long time to make a 10-minute video for an animation, an animated 10-minute video. So, and they can't make it frequent enough to, you know, get paid a lot. These people, you know, streamers and those YouTube stars that play games, they can do it every day. They can post a 10-minute video every day, so they make so much money, and they can actually, you know, have a job from it. For animators, it doesn't work. It can't work like that. You can't make 10-minute animations every day. That just is impossible. It takes a long time. So, yeah. And that's how they get paid. And you get paid every month from... You get paid via direct deposit, so it just goes in your bank account. But yeah. Again, they're thinking of, when they made that, they were thinking more of the general populace and making more money. So they, you know, to be fair, you know, it's kind of hard to really fit that in for animators. It's like, oh, they can make a special thing for it, like, oh, make it specify that this is an animation. But then people would just do that to get the old algorithm back, and then just be like, it'd be another clickbait video, you know? So it's hard to really regulate it, and it takes a lot of work to it. So it's one of those things where it's just not the animator's scene to work on YouTube. But then there's those companies that, like Lore, like the companies I do freelance with, they make animations all the time, but they pay, because from the revenue they make from YouTube, they use it to pay animators to make animations on their channel. So they pay you animate for them, they put it on their channel, and they make the revenue from the ad, or from the ad views. Hyun's Dojo it's compromised, or not compromised, it's compiled from a lot of animators. That's the thing. It's not, there is a specific person named Hyun, but he has a lot of friends and a lot of people that he makes it into a business. So it's not surprising that they post a lot, because they, you know, it's just not one guy, it's a bunch of people. And even then, they are very dedicated people, so they can make a lot in a short amount of time. And also, they work with a lot of stick figure stuff and very, very simplistic character designs. I guess I don't know. I haven't seen any other lately. I haven't seen any other stuff. But from what I remember, it was stick animations. And stick figure animations are much easier. Not easier per se, but just faster in the sense that they did animations with actual character models, but still I just can't even imagine how long that would take. But stick figures, it makes it more simpler. You can see the body movements and yada yada. That's why there's a lot of stick figure fighting animations, because people can have the time to make the really intricate fighting sequences in a faster amount of time because they're stick figures. Yeah, even then, rest frame by frame as well. Can't you make a community like Yum's Dojo community? I could. However, I'm going to see how this works out, this first thing that I'm doing, because a lot of my time lately has been just doing freelance stuff. So if the freelance is working, I might not have time to do it. There we go. Got ourselves a little thing. And to be fair, yeah, Hun's Dojo they're really hard workers. They can do, people there, if they work really hard on their stuff, and it's not so much of a surprise that they can post a lot of stuff out there, because you have to be really dedicated to the work, and it's hard to say again, because it's crazy how us humans can be capable of certain things. But when I say about like YouTube and stuff, how hard it is for YouTubers or animators on YouTube, it's I'm talking about like the general populace is just, it's hard, it's hard to work on something super long, especially if, like for me, I can't work on stuff for long periods of time because it wrecks my back up. And I have a good chair, I have good setup, but it's just like no matter what, I can't get my posture right when I draw. I have to be like this hunchback when I draw, or else I just can't draw right. So it's one, and then I have to take a break every now and then. Would I make a face reveal someday? I have. I mean, it's if you look deep enough into my channel, you'll see my face. I've done a lot of live action skits and live streams and whatnot of just my face. So yeah, making a face reveal won't be such a big shock because I've done it, I've done it a lot, so. So yeah, again, any new viewers out there, thank you for watching. I'm just doodling, chatting with you guys, relaxing. I'm still in high school and learning to reanimate, and I was wondering if you have any recommendations on what I should do or where I should go. Advice for animator only starting out. My advice for you is to draw. Just keep working, keep drawing, keep making stuff for yourself. Make something, make a comic, make an animation, keep making stuff, because before you know it, it'll be hard to make stuff for yourself because of work. But anyways, you can go, schooling, it really depends on where you go, but for the most part, you can't rely too much on the school for teaching you how to animate. It's a lot of practice and a lot of self-taught stuff. They can point you in the right direction, but it's ultimately up to you if you want to learn or not. I went to school for animation, didn't learn anything about 2D animation. I learned principles on managing project files and other stuff like that. A lot of more technical stuff, how to use After Effects and stuff. But if anything, the actual animation part, that's up to you. Schools can teach you how to use programs and get more efficient with them, but it's up to you really to learn how to observe movement and replicate it in a 2D or 3D manner. So I guess all I can really say is keep working at it. If you have a feel, if you're feeling lost, if like you work at it for a while and you just can't get the hang of it, maybe schooling is something that you want to do. It really depends on the person. What's your favorite? If I have one, what's your favorite animation on your channel? I'd have to say the Clairvoyant Prologue, my recent thing, just because a lot of work was put into that, and I just remember me just trying new things, trying new angles of animation, and just in general trying new effects to make it look pretty, and I worked with a bunch of people. I worked with a music artist and a background artist, and it was just the most well-rounded project that I worked on that I feel like I accomplished really well. I learned a lot from it, and that's why I enjoy it and I like it the most, because it was a big thing. Even though it was just a little prologue, it was a big stepping point in working with animation and learning stuff. How to learn to draw if I can't even draw a dang stick figure? Well, just get good at drawing stick figures. All I can say is look at other people who done stick figures and try to work that out. Try to work with lines, because to be honest, that's how I started. I didn't start drawing, and I didn't start drawing like realistically or like actually start putting thought into it until I was in high school. I only did stick figures in middle school, just straight up derpy stick figures like this. Just that. I just do those, and I'd like draw them, and I'd have different poses, set poses that I'd do. This would be like the angry pose, and each stick figure had like these crazy spiky hair stuff, and like Dragon Ball Z style, and they'd like fly in like this, and they'd hold like big swords, and they'd fight each other, That's what I did for the longest time, and then I just decided to start. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make them better. I'm gonna have bodies, and then they had bodies, and then they had hair, and then they had faces, and then it just got even more and more evolved over the years. I started drawing, I would, for the longest time, I didn't draw ears or noses. They'd just be like spiky haired dudes like this. They'd be like this, and they'd have lines for eyes, and they'd be, and it just evolves, So just keep drawing stick figures until you're comfortable with drawing stick figures. Get really good at freaking drawing stick figures, and then move on. That's all I can say. It's all it's all in the evolution of drawing. It takes baby steps. Should I start practicing and maybe get a drawing tablet? Before, yeah, for drawing on art, don't jump in and get a tablet until until you want that to be a thing, because tablets are expensive, and a lot of people buy these tablets thinking, they have this kind of thought where it's like, even though it's not really going to happen, but I still hope that once I get this tablet, I'm going to draw better. It's not true. The tablet does not make the artist. by any means. So I'd suggest, if you want to keep drawing, just practice drawing on paper. Once you get comfortable with that, start looking into getting a tablet. Not an on-screen one. Get one with not screen, a cheap one, $100 one, and work on that. Work until you get good with that, and then you can decide whether or not if you want to get it on, on screen. Because really, I thought it would change my world when I drew on screen. It doesn't change all that much, to be honest. In fact, it's almost better to draw with one without a screen because it helps your back. You're not what's it called? When you draw on a screen, you're drawing directly on the screen and you're looking at the screen. You'll hunch over. You'll be like hunched over, looking at the screen as you're drawing on it, and that's bad for your back. There's other ways you can do it. You can approach it, but that's how I do it. I know some artists that don't have screen tablets, but they're really good artists because when they draw without a tablet on the screen's right here, but their hand's right here drawing on this tablet. They're not looking down here. They're not hunched over. They're looking straight ahead at the screen, and it helps their back immensely. And then you don't have your hand that's, your hand's not, sorry, I can't talk. Your hand's not blocking the screen as you're drawing on the screen because you're looking down at the screen. Your hand will be blocking it. So when you have the one without the screen, you can just see the screen for what it is, and you don't have your hand blocking it. So yeah, just look up some cheap tablets and try it out. You might even like it more. Doodle! How's it going, buddy? That's true. A mount arm is a solution to specifically my problem. I'm just a cheap bastard. But I do want to actually invest in that. That'd be kind of cool to have. See if that'll help my back a bit. Nero, would you ever collaborate with a different animator? And again, the only reason why I would collaborate with anyone else would be if it was a paid job, or if it was like a good friend of mine. But that's just my standing in my position, because, time is money, and that sounds harsh, but, I can't, you can't do everything. But yeah, I'd be open for collaboration if I knew the person and I'm good friends with them and want to, help out in a way. But again, most of the time now, I've grown up to that stage where, it'd either have to be a really quick thing, or if it's a longer issue thing, it'd have to be a paid job. And yes, I have been on lore a lot. That's my main, freelance employer. They set me up floors and they pay me to do it, and it's good. Arrow say dab if you're here. Dab? You mean that silly dance thing that people do? Will I make a 3D animation? 3D animation's interesting. I have made 3D animations before. My college taught me a little bit about it, but I don't know. I like modeling. Modeling's fun, but 3D animation itself. The animation and modeling are fun. Animating in 3D is great, but all the technical stuff that comes with animating, 3D animating, like lighting and certain, rigging the character models and effects and just all the little stuff. That stuff I just cannot stand. I'm not a fan of it. It's a lot of setting up. That's what you have to do for 3D animation. Once you get it set up, it's perfect, But before that, you have to do all the setup, the backgrounds and the 3D models of all the rooms that you have to draw, you have to make. It's just really hard. Have I heard of Alan Becker? To be honest, I did not. I do not know who that is, unfortunately. Maybe I have, and maybe I just don't know his name, but yeah, to be honest, I'm not sure. Oh, yeah. I haven't heard what happened to him, but I know of him. Ah, it works. Sweet. Someone stole the work. It's really, really crappy. That was really crappy. Oh, yeah, I've heard of that story. I remember his YouTube video about it. That really stinks.
This man is ticket for a ghost train. I believe what he said, but I never did once again. I'm telling you, Jesus, my heart, but nothing can stop me from going steam. He's calling me, say my baby girl. Oh, he's in bed with another chick in his rose-colored world. I want to show him what's in him. I want to squeeze him and break his neck. I said, ooh, I got nothing but a
Anyways. Okay, your great ideas. Yeah, he does. He's a really good animator. Try to make an animation with anime style drawings. I mean, I don't know. No, I haven't. In animation, no. Back in the day, I used to draw anime style. What type of advice will you give in a beginner animator? Draw. I know that's really annoying to hear, but yeah, just keep working. Keep drawing. But keep drawing. Every time you draw, think of something new you can try out. Set up a formula, but don't be a slave to it. Make an animation, make a formula. If you find a formula that's easy for you, then do it. But don't be controlled by it. Always try new things. Don't become like Family Guy, where it's 4 poses and that's it. Like an in-between of this. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, you know? Have I thought about making another gardening episode? Yes. I'm still in the works. See? Still working on it. You know, still working on it. Right now I'm working on this though. I hope, yes, Alex, I hope I'm getting more active with you guys. That's why I'm trying to do this series, make it a little bit more personal instead of, I'm still working on my own personal work, but this seems like I can get this out more frequently. Then, people might want to come to my channel and be like, oh, he has also this optional show that he does about video games and stuff, and we can hear about what he wants to say, what he wants to talk about. But yeah, what's the series about again? Oh, the series is about just talking about video games. Like, this one's talking about Titanfall and the differences in immersion and yada yada. That whole... I just talk about why people are upset about certain things that are changed in the first one, from the first one, and why the game developers needed to change it, and examples of compromises and how it still works out in the end, and yada yada. Just very specific things. I talk about theme changes. I want to talk about theme changes between Watch Dogs 1 and 2. I want to talk about what else? I want to talk about Overwatch and how how that has changed in the meta of how you can make a MOBA style game. Again, I wrote out a script for Overwatch, but it was really just me gushing about how much I liked it. And that was kind of bad, so I have to still do a little bit more research on Overwatch. But I want to talk about Overwatch in some manner. I want to talk about VR and how they can make it, there's a lot of team building skills in VR. Specifically, one that I just recently played about, it's a rock climbing simulator. And just like how that can really help out, and how that can change the what's it called? How it can be a sense of camaraderie, and how you can actually, learn team building skills in an environment per se, like an office environment, and how that can help out because of this climbing game. You can like help people up and stuff. They can like grab onto your backpack as they climb, or they can grab onto your hand and they can pull you up, so you can they can help you to go on this course. Or there's courses that require teamwork where you have to grab somebody's hand and climb across them, and then they have to grab yours and climb across you, stuff like that. And it's all in VR too, so it's crazy. How much does Lore pay me? Well, I can't really say. I'm pretty sure I signed a contract or something that I'm not allowed to discuss that or something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just making that up in my head, but I'm just gonna be rather safe than sorry. But it is a livable wage they pay me per animation. So it is a livable wage, and it is a reasonable amount of money. And it always depends. It depends on the person, on the animator. I got paid less, but then I started animating quicker and making it a little bit prettier. So then they bumped up the price, or they bumped up the payment for me, gave me a raise essentially. But yeah, it's reasonable thing, and I'll stay with them. They're the sorry, zoned out. But yeah, I'll stay with them as long as I can. I'll stay with them until I find some like career thing that's, better, and a better opportunity for me. I know a friend of mine was with Lore for a long time, and then he got hired by Nickelodeon. So then he left. He was one of the main animators for Lore. But now he's doing God's work by helping out Nickelodeon. Do I usually storyboard first before editing the animation? Yes. I try to make a rough storyboard. Sometimes I jump right into it, but, it usually really depends. But yes, I would storyboard. And it doesn't have to be much. Just do the framing. Do the framing of the shot. Whether it be like they're full bodies in the shot, or they're halfway in the shot. Storyboarding doesn't have to be super detailed. You can make it really quick. Make them stick figures. I love your stuff, man. You inspired me to work towards animation. What tablet to use? Well, first off, thank you. Thank you a lot. I really appreciate it. I'm glad that you're working towards animation. What pen tablet do I use? I use the Wacom Cintiq 13 HD. Do I have... Can you do another episode, Jack? I cannot, because it's I cannot do Jack. Because it's such a generic name with a generic character. So I'm evolving that into my Guardian series with another character. Like a spiritual successor, maybe. But really, Jack was just a thing that I wanted for Halloween. Wanted to do for Halloween. Like the Guardian was for Christmas. So... all holiday-based stuff. But, oh, Twisted Grimm, he's great. I met him in Philadelphia last summer, or this summer. He's a really cool dude. Do you have any more plans on award from Insert Champion, or you've gotten bored of it? It's not more so I've gotten bored of it. It was more of just like, it's just it's hard. It's easy to make an animation, but I've really just run out of ideas, and people, I don't know. I just kind of stopped making it because how I work off those word from animations was I usually just use the voice clips of League of Legends characters, but that I wouldn't hire any voice actors or anything. That would take too much work. It would be quicker just to get a voice clip from the game. So I'd have to work off their voice clips, and sometimes it just doesn't play out. It's just not funny. You know, some of them are just really stupid. So I'm just, you know, I make these animations and people like them, but a lot of people are like, this is not even funny, and I agree with them. They're not really that funny. I'm not that smart when it comes to comedy. So I stopped doing it because I was just afraid that I was gonna make it. I'm just gonna, you know, I'm kicking a dead horse. I mean, I would like to work more on it, but you know, it's hard to say. It really sucks because I do like it. I really got into the hang of it. I really like drawing Ezreal a lot. But then I'm like, well, if I put this much effort into something, I should make it my own instead of make it off of characters from a different game. So I started working on the Guardian series. It's just one of those things where it's like I didn't want it to make it my own thing, but I don't know. I definitely want to make one. There's one thing I wanted to make that I still have a thought of. It's a Valentine's Day themed one that I thought would be really cute and really funny. And I have it all like storyboarded up and stuff, but it's just trying to find time to do it. Will you do a backflip or some small kicks? I mean, I don't know. I kind of want to keep working on this, to be honest, because I want to get this over with. Because this animation was supposed to be done weeks ago, but then I got job stuff. I got more freelance stuff that took my time. And I was gone on vacation, on family vacation stuff. So it's like, now I have free time to do this. I want to get this over with. Anyways. What software do I use? You use Flash Animate? I use Flash CS 5.5. It is a older version. I have Flash Animate, and I tried drawing in it, and it crashed. I drew one picture, and it crashed. And then I decided another day I'd draw another picture on it, and it crashed. And then it just kept crashing every time I used it. And then they made an update, and I tried it again, and it crashed. And it just... And then I looked online to see if it was an issue specifically for me, but it just happens everywhere. It just crashes randomly. So I'm like, I'll just stick with this guy. The older version has been very nice to me, and I know how to work around it when it gets all glitchy. I mean, I like the brush in Flash Animate. It's really nice. However, the crashing scares me. I'm like afraid I'm gonna work on something really big, like a big project, and it's just gonna, I was gonna lose it, you know. But again, it, you know, it works. It depends on who, you know, who works on it, or it depends on each person. So for me, I have trouble with it. So I just don't bother, and I use this. I still look up on the updates and stuff though. I still look into it. I'm just waiting for it to be a little bit more stable before I jump into it. Because I do like that brush. So yeah, he's looking. This guy is definitely looking. Let's do that, and then I tweeted out your animation, Red Gun. Looks pretty good. Anyways, continuing on to this. Back to the chat, there we go. What's this animation about? It's just an intro sequence. Let's see here. It's just an intro sequence to a show. So yeah, just working on that. Shadow Tamer, okay, what kind of stuff, what is this genre called? It's called Electro Swing. Is there any animators who really got you into animation? Not really. It just kind of happened. The only reason how I got into animation was I was in a shop class in like 7th grade, and my teacher's like, oh, we have this program, we have Flash that you can learn, you know, it's a station, because we had stations to learn stuff, you know, while building clocks and other wooden in chairs and stuff. There was the other side of the shop class, which was like the technological. So it's like you can do flight simulators, you can do 3D printing, you could do robot building, robot programming, and then he had animation. He just had the Flash 5, this very old Flash program. And he's like, yeah, if you want, you can do animations, and he like showed a little animation that somebody did in previous years, And I guess just the thought that went through my head was like, oh, this is possible. Because for whatever reason, it just blocked in my mind that it's just impossible to become an animator. You have to be like this prodigy to become one. And then just, oh, I can do this. I can actually do this. And that's what got me into animation. And then it stuck. So what we're gonna do here, move it down a little bit. Like that. Yeah, let's do that. See you later, Alex. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. And if anyone else is leaving too, thank you. It was good talking. It's good chatting with you guys. Hey Nero, what's PC do you use? What do you use right now? I built my PC. I don't really have a, I don't have a HTC or, I don't know. I built it, so it's just, it's a bunch of parts that I built it from. Well, thank you so much, Kate Mercer, for, saying that. I really appreciate all you guys' nice words. Helps me keep going. Fighting the good fight. Oh god, okay, sorry. Whoops. Let's do that. Wait, what? How did you build a PC? It's pretty simple. Just look up how to build a PC on YouTube or on Google. There's just a bunch of select components you can buy and you put it together. I'd really suggest to people who are interested in that, you should definitely do that. It may be, I don't know. It's not as hard as you'd think it'd be. It's very easy. And you feel really cool when you do it. When you finally build your PC and you get it working, it feels so great. It's like, I'm not really into cars, but I'm guessing this is what the feeling would be like. Building a car. I'm sure it'd be much better though. Building a car would be crazy awesome, but what's better, PC drawing on paper? Depends on the person. Depends on if you like drawing on paper more than PC. It's definitely different, but it just depends. What's the program you're using right now? I'm using Flash CS 5.5. So look up Adobe Flash CS 5.5. It's the one I'm using. Alright, what's that? Alright, what's Adobe slash? I like to listen to sorry. Yeah, sorry. I'm just reading through this. I tend to mumble a lot. It's definitely paper can get better detail, but you can also do crazy things on PC. You can get better detail on PC by zooming on a microscopic level and editing stuff. It really just depends. Anyways. Hey, will you do another live stream so I can still be entertained while doing my homeworks? It really depends. Depends on what I'm doing tomorrow and what is my agenda, because I'm gonna be I might be doing recording voice lines, because I still have to do that for this animation. Let's see that. Crap. Move over just a little bit. Maybe that'll be better. Yeah. Where did the name Neurogeist came from? It was an OC, my first OC back in high school. Nero was his first name, Geist was his last. He was a badass dude with white hair and a big sword. How original, right? Let's post this on Facebook. Ugh. Ugh, sorry. Ugh. Be right back. I'm just trying to... Nero, do you have a Twitter? Yes, it's at Nero_Geist, because somebody took Neurogeist already and never uses it. So, the Zalafraxians vlog. I shouted you out. Sorry, 1 second. I'm back. Sorry. Now, what time is it at? No, guys. Yes, that's the one. That's the thing. Now, time is what time it is where you live? It is currently 2:44 p.m. where I am. Let's do that then. Okay. Trying to figure out what I'm gonna do next for this. Let's see here. How did you get the idea for making animations in a YouTube channel? Originally I was just making stuff because I just wanted to make it. Made a Jack series. Made some Stickman animations. It wasn't until I made The Guardian when I realized I could just post stuff on YouTube, because I started realizing that a lot of people are making money off of it and people are making it like a job, and it was such a cool dream to, you know, get paid to make animations that you made yourself, that you can make. You're not working for someone else. So I made a YouTube channel, and I was able to ride on that train for all of 2 months before it got shut down. Okay, let's see here. Oh, this is hard. Oh, I'm zoning out. I'm sorry, guys. Been working for a while. Talking to you guys. It's doing good. Okay. So what we're gonna do here. We'll do this then. A lot of animating is a lot of tracing. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this. I think I'm gonna do an ease in frame, what I'm doing right now for this one, and then the previous frame, and then just move it like that and see if that works. Yeah, we'll do that.
I can't stop shaking. The room has a groove and the floor it's almost earthquaking. Look what we're making. History out on the floor and it's just awakening. So get that needle in the core, scratch that back and give me more.
All right,
You know
get that chat back up. All right, there we go.
back it up and do it again. From the middle to the top to the end. Ba-ba-la-la-la-la. Ba-ba-la-la-la-la. Back to the middle to the front to the end. Ba-ba-la-la-la-la. Everybody ba-ba-la-la-la. I don't care if he's a friend from the front to the middle to the back to the end.
Let's see here. Have I played with Hetana on the DS? I have. I do not know what that is, so no, I haven't. Have I ever made a flipbook? Yes, there's an actual video on here that I did a flipbook for an assignment. It's about a dude fighting a monster. It's pretty cool. I actually really enjoyed making that. It was really fun. Yep, Geist turns means ghosts, Geist means ghost or specter. It's that's the general translation. Yeah, I'm gonna head out. Well, it was nice having you on here, Breadgun. Keep working, keep animating. I hope you have a good day. Thanks again for joining me. Okay. What cartoons do you? What? Are you German or British? I'm American. I was born in America, so I'm American, but I have descendants from Germany. So mostly descendants from Germany, a little bit of French, a little bit of Scottish. Actually, sizable, like a little, a good chunk of Scottish. It's a mixed bag. That's, some Chippewa in there too. No, not Chippewa, Cherokee. Sorry. You have what from Germany? I have descendants. I had my great grandparents. Were from Germany, and their ancestors were from all these different places. So yeah, I'm a mixed bag. I'm a mutt, like most Americans. I'm getting tired. I donated plasma this morning, which is a type of fluid that's in your bloodstream. And I donate that stuff on a regular basis because they pay you money to give your bodily fluids. So twice a week I go in and they stick a needle in me, and I get drained of my life energy. So yeah. But I get paid to do it, so can't complain there. Did you ever see the fanfic stuff I did on the Guardian series? Depends on what exactly you mean by fanfic. I've seen a lot of a fair share of stuff, so it's hard to pinpoint exactly which one you're talking about. And voila, we make a frame. We just go like that. So then it's very, very quick. That's why we'll do a frame before that, where he moves his head over on the other side. Do you have any other siblings? Yes, I do. I have 2 brothers and 2 sisters. Does that work? Let's see. Yeah, pretty much that works. All right. I'll just make a frame of him just moving his head down. Are my siblings younger? Yes, they're all younger. I'm the oldest. Do I play League much? Not anymore. I used to be really good. I used to be a Garen player. It was weird. I used to play League all the time, and then I started doing ranked. And what's it called? I started doing ranked, and it was a very salty experience. And but I learned that Garen, the champion that one, yeah, dude with big sword, Garen, he... I never liked playing him. I never really enjoyed playing him, but for whatever reason in ranked, I just would win all the time with him. I don't know if it was like a subconscious thing, like, oh, if I play this guy, I'll win, but I just, every time I played as him, I would, you know, I was good playing at it. I was really good at playing him. And it wasn't really skill, I don't know why, but it's just, so I started playing him a lot, but no, I haven't played in a long time. I stopped because it was making me irrationally angry. And I didn't want a video game to ruin my day, especially a video game that's supposed to be fun, make you upset, so. Do you ever receive hate? Do you ignore it? I don't know. I usually ignore stuff like that. Usually it's just people complaining about my lack of content. Or something like, you're stupid, you know, just the very silly stuff. But for the most part, it's nothing too crazy. One guy was trying his hardest to... One guy I got really bad hate from. He was trying his absolute hardest to prove that I copied the Guardian from something else, and he like did a YouTube video of it comparing the two. And it was really funny, and it was very coincidental. Like, I've never seen this animation before, and I've never seen this animation that I thought apparently I was copying from, but it was very close. I could admit that, but it wasn't from that at all. It didn't, you know. But he was very upset with me. I think it was because a lot of people liked it, and he didn't like that I was getting a lot of attention for it, which again, it wasn't my fault. I just made an animation, but he was a very upset man. Alright, guys. I think we've gotten really far at this. I'll do a couple more frames, but then after that, I think I might be done. And I might be done with the live stream itself, though that's what I'm saying. I don't know. It won't be now, I'm just saying in a little bit here. I'm gonna head out, because it's been a good 3 hours or something like that. It was a good stream. Gotten a lot, you know, did a lot. You know. So let's go back and get into this. So he's just dropping down really quick. That's what I'm trying to point out here. It doesn't really matter for that, but yeah. So we're gonna do sorry. What's you guys doing? Yes or no? Do I like Undertale? Yeah. I bought it. I played it. It was fun. I really like the soundtrack. It's really fun to listen to. Ever played Skyrim? Yes. Of course, I played Skyrim. I haven't played much of it. Wasn't really too interested in it. But yeah, I did play it. Do I like Call of Duty or Black Ops? I like them all. I've played all the Call of Duties. They're all pretty fun. Some are better than others, but they're all okay. The newest one was kind of really lame. Ouch. Elbow on the... Do I ever see myself as a professional in the future? Well, technically, by definition, I am a professional. Not saying that I'm a professional because I'm so good, but I am a guy who takes commission, or I'm a guy who does freelance for companies and other places, and I get paid a career kind of funding from it. So by that definition, I'm ranked as a professional animator, because when you hire somebody, you don't want an amateur animator. You want to be unlabeled a professional animator. That's how you get hired. But yeah, I hope to see myself as a like salary paid animator in the future. Like I could actually, you know, make it like a career.
Hey, brother, what you thinking? That good old sound is ringing. They don't know what they're missing. Legs ain't got time to lay low. Your knees are bending, so it's time to get up and let go. Hey, brother, listen steady. Put down your brick, you ready. It's hard when things get messy. Keep booty shaking, you know your head has no right to say no. Tonight it's ready, set, go. Baby, can you move around the rhythm so we can get with and just around and get us a rock and roll round? Down, down, body, body, coming with a super hottie, let's go. So hell no, baby, can you move around the rhythm? Cause you know I'm living in the fast lane, speed up, it ain't no game. Just turn up all the beats when I come up on the scene.
Okay, what was this? When am I getting married? Sometime next year. Next fall, more specifically, so still got a while. There we go. Ugh. Yeah, it's been about 3 hours. Holy crap. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Okay, guys. Where am I going? Where am I going here? Okay. Sad you never continue the garden series. I'm still working on it. It's not done. I'm just it's just very slow process. So anyways, hey Nero, what PC equipment as well as softwares do I need animation for animation PC? You need Flash, you need a computer with Windows 10. Or you can either Windows 10 or a Mac computer. There's really no preference, but more so you need Flash. You need a drawing tablet, or you can draw with a mouse, but any tablet works for drawing. You just gotta look up Wacom. They have a whole array of tablets. And that's pretty much it. And yeah, if you don't want to use Flash, there's a lot of other programs out there. Flash is just one of the main animation programs. You can look at Toon Boom. You could even just take drawings of pictures, or you can just draw on paper and take pictures of those and then put them on like a slideshow. There's a lot of programs that you can use animation for. It's all up to you, but again, there isn't a specific set like you absolutely need all this. It's good to have these stuff, I guess. Okay. Alright. Let's continue this. Oh crap. It's already 3:18. Guys, I think I might have to head out. What's my favorite color? Green. Yeah, I'm at I don't know what's wrong, but I think I need something to eat. I'm kind of getting a little loopy here. I'm out of energy. Yeah, let's end it here for now. But seeing how easy it is to stream on YouTube now, and seeing how how many people like to watch this, it's crazy. It's really crazy how many people want to watch. But But yeah, I appreciate all of you guys coming and watching me, and I'm definitely gonna do this more often. Just to clear up what's it called? To fill up space between posts on YouTube, between videos, and then maybe you can maybe that'll put some enjoyment for you guys. But yeah, it worked out well. I'm probably gonna do this tomorrow as well. Tomorrow won't be super animation heavy. It'll probably be just drawing, but again, drawing, talking to people. Sorry. And chatting with you guys. It's always good. But thanks again for all of you guys joining me on this. I'm sorry if I rambled and was idiotic or anything. Again, I'm feeling kind of weird today. But yeah, we'll do it again. We'll keep working on this. I don't know, this might be done by the time I do another stream, but it's still pretty good. It wasn't really work, more so it's just me talking with you guys today. I mean, I could have gotten a lot more done, but usually I have to be in the zone and just, work hard and stuff. But it's good talking to you guys too, because you are the viewers, you guys have a voice, you always want to know what's up. And I'm kind of really bad at conveying information well, so but yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. It's been real, it's been fun. We'll do it again. I'll post on Twitter, on Facebook, and well, if you probably got notified on YouTube, so it might not even matter. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. It was good. It was great. Yeah. I need to get some food in me.